So our project was multimodal emotion recognition, and what we it's a pretty new discipline in which we try to do sentiment analysis using the three features, three more mediums of data: text, audio, and video. And the project which I worked on was on audio data, and more work has been done by Ankur on using the text data and video data. So audio, what I learned in this was like uh, first like the feature extraction part. First the basic EDAs, then the feature extractions, then TSNE, and then simple models like 1D and 2D CNN. So and also I tried to build a simple streamlined web app which gives us which uses the 1D CNN. It can play like the video, audio, the plot, some plot graphs of it, and provide information whether it's a mono or not. So okay, like you can select from here. I think Streamline doesn't have the feature of audio feature as it's not well equipped, I guess. That's a better way to say. So we can do few things here and use to classify the audio. So it's like it's a female happy voice, like and Ankur, can you give more idea on the baseline model which you use for the overall thing?
Yeah, sure. So basically, as he said, that we integrated three modalities: text, audio, and video. So in case of the audio, we extracted out the features and then used feature processing, and further we used deep learning to classify whether the audio is a female voice or a male voice, or what is the final emotion in that audio. For this image data, you can see in the model, we have used basically a kind of context aware model. Why we have used context aware? Because the environment or the background around the image also plays a major part in explaining the emotions, rather than just taking the face of the image and predicting whether the image is a happy image or not. So for example, as I told in the previous presentation also, that if we are, say, in an environment where there is a kind of greenery background on our backside, so basically it suggests us, or it kind of affects the final emotion, that if there is a greenery, so you might be doing a picnic or maybe enjoying outside, so it kind of reflects that you are in happy or a joy mood, right? So in the model, what we used is we integrated both the face as well as the context part. So as you can see here in the results, the accuracy is not as much as good as we expected it to be. Why this was? Because we used a data set which is called as a MELD data set. In that data set, what we found out was there was a biasness in the data set, and the number of samples of the data sets were less. The biasness was the point because when we plotted the number of examples for each classes, there were more number of samples for neutral class as comparison to that of the other classes. So generally, when we used an test example for a real type of data, so in that case is generally used to predict a neutral in most of the cases. So finally, we use fine tuning of our model, in which we use all the three modalities: text, audio, and video, and then we got an accuracy of about 50%.
So that's about it from our side, and I'm trying to move this Streamlight to Flask application.
Yeah, so we are planning to make it as a web app, in which, for example, you can open your video webcam from your device or a camera from your mobile phone, and then you can upload your video, and from that video it will automatically detect your voice as well as your scenes, and then will classify your emotion. right away.